Hello and welcome back to Huh. Well, So anyways, welcome back to Lies of P. So far in the Lies of P DLC, Lies of P Overture, after the main game, really in the middle of the main game, but regardless, after the main game where Carlo became a real boy, he stopped being P, Pinocchio, and became Carlo, because he has the soul of Geppetto's dead son inside of him. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. We started this DLC where when we touched one of these stargazer things, we were sent far back in time, all the way back to when there was a circus in Krat during a winter. This whole DLC, what's his name? Not Geppetto, that's the big man. Gemini, this whole DLC, Gemini's been talking about how he remembers this time when there was a circus in Krat. He remembers this winter. He remembers this happening, where the alchemists, owned this zoo, and by extension, the circus, where they were doing experimentation on the animals. These animals then became monstrosities and killed a lot of people. Now, we are exploring that zoo, and by extension, circus, looking for the alchemists who caused all this. Of course, the alchemists are the people who were, they were doing human experimentation using a thing called ergo, in order to create this acidic fluid that would help them on the mission to become immortals and gain telepathy, be able to communicate inside of people's brains. So that's the reason they're doing all this. There was one of the lead alchemists named Markiana, was the owner of the greenhouse, and she was talking about a legendary stalker who is also a puppet, and how she was waiting for that puppet, but we got there first, killed her, and then witnessed, assumedly, that legendary stalker talking about their friend who I guess maybe died, who was part of the Monad family. Monad are the family who Sophia was a part of in the main game. If you don't remember Sophia, she was the blue-haired lady that helped us level up. She later became a puppet herself at the end of the game, but Sophia is part of the Monad family, and they are one of the rich leaders of this city. Gemini is also related to the Monad family, as he was, I think, created by them. Regardless, now we are exploring this circus, searching for further alchemists in this legendary stalker, while killing some clowns along the way. Speaking of, let's begin. I have to remember how to play the game. Cool. Okay. So, we went through and we explored a lot of this zone. Do we have any more coins? Where would they be? I guess in functional, probably down here at the key items or whatever. We have one more coin. We were using coins in order to access rides, and we've done most of them, I think. It's been years since you streamed on a Thursday? That's not true. It's been like a week. 2 weeks, maybe. I have to miss next Thursday because I'm going back to the dentist. To hopefully fix at least one of my teeth. Okay. Oh yeah, we also helped that little girl. We gave her shoes so that she could dance, and then if we dance with her, she does this.
You like to dance too? Dance with Rosara!
Dance with Rosara! Yeah, here LeBroning my James in 2-second intervals. Okay. LeBron my James till I... Hi.
Oh, if it isn't a stalker. Play acting the hero who saves the world, huh? Meanwhile, I have chosen instead to simply look upon this ruined world from this grand little vantage point. Really add some zest and extravagance to my tea time. But this situation really hasn't helped the costs of my already expensive hobby. So, a transaction is always welcome. Well, you've stumbled across something of real value. Good taste or plain luck, I wonder.
I knew I was right to keep it.
When you're ready to sell it, consider me. You can't get a proper price for those just anywhere. No, you need to sell it to a specialist, an expert like me, who knows its true worth. And if we can reach a deal, I might have an interesting secret for you.
What do you got? Black rabbit hole key. Weathered but otherwise ordinary looking key. Its head bears the mark of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. A key to the many hideouts prepared by the Black Rabbit Brotherhood in various areas. One member of the Brotherhood was prone to losing his key, so they had to make a whole pile of them. Yeah, I'll buy that. Survival amulet. While locked on a target, changes the dodge motion to a roll motion. No, I'm good. I'll buy it to have it, but I don't want to wear it. Well, this kind of pays for itself, huh? I already have one. I'll buy this as well. Oh, you have 30 of them. Oh. Oh, these are just the throwing objects. My bad. I thought this was an upgrade thing. Okay. 14,000. Okay. You know that was the spear one? What was the spear one? Oh, the Black Rabbit Brotherhood? Yeah, probably, yeah.
That is a key, yes. A key to one of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's hideouts. I assume a member of the Brotherhood dropped it somewhere. But only a fool or a lunatic would loiter around one of their hideouts. So, no. It isn't selling all that well, actually. Since I've been wooed by the elegance and charm of this tea set, I'll share this piece of information about the crown of Krat's own queen of the dramatic arts, Adelina. Her greatest stage prop is called the Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. Or rather, it was. A true collector's item, and stolen almost as soon as it went on display. But there was no honor among those thieves. I even heard one of them survived, having transformed into a monster that haunts the sea after trying to take the crown for himself.
Interesting.
Hilarious, right? Some horror wearing a crown like they're the king of the monsters? I doubt even the most devoted of fans would want to end up like that.
So there is a creature by the sea and...
Always happy to make a transaction. Since I've been wooed by the greatest... But there was no... Hilarious, right?
So if I find a monster by the sea, and assumedly I kill it, then I get a crown that I could maybe give to the actress in the main game. Maybe. Zoo tram station key. Hang on.
The stage is set. Now, be our guest. Step right up and do your best.
Okay. Hang on, let me open this first.
The festival lights are all aglow. Just have fun and go with the flow.
Okay. Carnival!
Back. That's the ticket. Land your best moves and really stick it.
You are invited to the Prize Puppets special stage. Demonstrate your dance moves and showcase your talent. A special prize awaits.
Now, be our guest. Step right up and do your best.
But wait, there's more! Insert a carnival coin for a special surprise gift. Find the prize puppet now!
Festival lights are all aglow. Just have fun and go with the flow.
You need a carnival coin. Hey, I have a carnival coin. Nice. You like that? Cheer! Strategist amulet. What's that do? What's new in here? Oh, nothing. Okay. I got a mood. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are... Yeah. With unpredictable attacks, the enemy is slowly driven toward death. By the time the enemy realizes they're in a perfectly laid trap, it's already too late. Increases the weapon attribute damage buildup. What does that mean? Oh, is that like... Oh, I see. So like lightning, fire, acid, that kind of stuff. Gotcha. Interesting. I wonder if that counts for sharpening stuff too. I'll try it. I mean, I don't really have things that I really need in this right now. What would I lose? What? Can I be heavy? Oh, this makes me heavy if I unequip that. Okay. Then I will keep that equipped. I guess I'll lose the ergo when killing enemies. I feel like I'm high enough level where I don't really need for much. Okay. Let me see what that cheer was. All right. kind of lacking any emotion at all whatsoever. All right. EA Sports NPC, true. Can I go cheer on Rosaria for her dancing? Yeah! Dancing! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, dancing! Dancing, yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Get dancing. Okay. She doesn't care. She just wants to be danced with, and I respect that. Respect that. Watched a video about EA earlier and all of the sins that they've committed in the past. It was very entertaining. It wasn't like stuff that I didn't know or anything, but very interesting to see them all collected into one video. I've been watching a lot of I've been watching a lot of video essays by other people recently to get exposure. The mask worn by the eccentric of the Black Brotherhood. This is the odd headgear of an eclectic inventor who can't stop tinkering on ingenious but devilish weapons.
Big brother, can you please shut him up?
The youngest. Goofy. But then you won't be able to see my clown nose. The hunting garb worn by the eccentric of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I don't know how to read. He assured his siblings never envied the workshop's latest weapons and equipment. No, brother. Get the parts first. We can use whatever he makes as weapons. That gave me things. Looks cool. Not as cool as what I had on, but pretty cool. Also not as cool as this one. This one's also pretty cool. That's like a second place. This one's probably like a third, but like I like this one. I like it. What did I just get? I got a note and another key. Stop losing your key and stop picking the locks. I'm going to be very irritated if I find broken locks everywhere. The Brotherhood's notes. A note that clearly bears 3 different styles of handwriting. Stop losing your key and stop picking the locks. I'm going to be very irritated if I find broken locks everywhere.
The key is in your pocket, right where I put it. So will you stop losing it? I'll kill you if you lose this one as well. Or at least start deducting the cost from your allowance.
Big brother, I found 3 of your keys in my room. Take them. Wait, why were your keys in my room anyway? You idiot!
Alright. How do I, That wasn't what I was looking for. That also wasn't what I was looking for. There it is. You should watch my video essays. Link me. In my brain, I separate EA and Electronic Arts because Need for Speed 2 is not made by the same company that makes Madden. The problem with EA isn't the problem with EA. I think that people expand it beyond what it is. And don't get me wrong, like, there are eras of EA, is what I'm trying to say, where they became bad, and when they became bad was under, I forget his name, it's like, not Peter Molyneux, I think that's the guy that made Fable. The guy that was the CEO that then later became the CEO of Unity when they made that horrible decision and then got fired as CEO of Unity. I can't remember his name. But that guy. When that guy took over EA as CEO, that's when EA started to get really bad. And then he left, and they still haven't recovered. So. Maybe Andrew Wilson. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Never trust somebody with 2 first names. If they got a first name as a last name, no go. You have anything to say about the things I seen? No, okay. Pushing on. Oh, I never...
Missing persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo. Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice. Since we're back in the past, there's a chance we might run into him. So let's stay strong and carry on.
I don't remember the missing post. Oh, I do. I kind of remember the missing person poster. I think we found that last time. I don't think it was, like, here. Romeo, for context, for those that don't remember the main game or didn't watch it, Romeo is the name of Carlo's best friend growing up, but also was the little twink inside of the big king puppet boss fight. And was the leader of the puppets during that revolution. You know, for being a video game made by a Korean team, set in fictional Italy, this game is incredibly French. Krat Zoo. That's cute. Someone take a picture of this and send it to Ace Queen. Just look at that bear. Look at that cute bear. Interesting. It's a cute bear. Big frozen lake. The train thing from the main game. That I guess led to the zoo, yeah. Okay. And then back into the zoo? Or is this the tram? I feel not comfortable.
Hello? Is someone there?
Wait. Coincidence, or are you... No, coincidence, okay.
You there. I hear you. Can you help an old blind lady? This easel before me, it's not supposed to be empty, is it? Do you see a painting on the ground? It's mine. Pick it up and give it to me. Quickly.
Okay. So bossy.
Even though I can't see, I can tell from the feel of the canvas. Oh, thank the heavens.
Oh, we're out of the zoo,
This is
actually.
my painting. It is very
Alright,
precious
circus
to
thing.
me. Since losing my sight, this piece has given me courage. I'm sure you would love to hear my story. Once, I was a high-ranking alchemist.
Well,
With a dream and a purpose. I dedicated my life to the cause of human evolution. Unfortunately, I suffered an accident in the laboratory. The incident damaged my eyes. I could no longer work. But the accident turned out to be a blessing. Stumbling in the dark, I found a painting that revealed the path of truth through art. What do you think? What do you see when you look at my painting?
incredible. It's a brilliant work of art.
You have a good eye. This painting inspired me greatly. I lost my sight, but I see the path I must walk. You know, the world is a dark, cold, and isolating place. However, I am attuned. I tread the path. I will find the light, the brilliance that illuminates art. I tread the path. I will find the light, the brilliance that illuminates art.
All right. That's it, right?
I tread
Yeah,
the
okay.
path.
Hi, Dumpling. How are you? Part 2. I have something here? Oh, can I teach him how to dance and or cheer? You could dance if you want to. You could leave your friends behind. You could tread the paths because you went blind, but you're no friend of mine. You're an alchemist. Just setting up for art fight? Hell yeah. Art fight, the thing that Vic and Quack are both doing as well. You like this? Is this good? No? Okay. He wasn't a fan of that one. How about this one?
Curse you, Bale!
Oh, jeez.
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me?
Oh, teach how to cheer.
It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks. Hello, my only friend.
Huh. Someday I'm gonna do art fight. That day could be today. I want to do it, Quad, but I'm not. But I'm doing the pharmacy tech stuff. Doesn't mean you doing art fight doesn't mean that you have to do like 80 pieces of art a day. Just start a page and then keep it up, and then do an art or two every now and then. Like you don't need to do it. You don't need to have like one piece of art every day or nothing. Just do what you got to do. What's fart? A buildup of gas in your bowels that is then released
Close your eyes.
through your bottom.
Come to me. Feel alright.
Where am I going?
Just dance with me.
I probably want to replace back to. I didn't need to come all the way back here. Probably want to replace the fire again. I think we're about to see more goop boys.
I feel good.
I'm guessing.
'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you.
Okay. Yoink. I think it's just information about elephants. I brought the kitty here. The reason the kitty is in the hotel is because I brought it here. Wait, where'd the kitty go? What the fuck? Oh, maybe in the vent. All again. The cat is the imposter sauce.
Hotel Krat. I know, I still can't believe it myself. This must be before the grand opening.
Huh. Kitty vent. Okay. Paintings. Oh, where Vanini was. Okay. Upgrade core. Use the upgrade core to further amplify the abilities of the Porgan. You can upgrade the Porgan in the Activate Porgan menu. The key part that is used to upgrade the P-Organ. Quartz can be used to further amplify Porgan abilities. With frenzied determination, the genius technician created the core which encapsulated all of his technical knowledge. But for an unknown reason, the technician's masterpiece failed to see the light and faded away into the passage of time. Hi Ace, there was a cute bear earlier, you missed it. Quartz effects can be amplified even further by upgrading the Porgan with quartz. Upgrading the Porgan will amplify specific quartz effects. Certain upgrades will not amplify quartz effects, but will instead provide additional effects. Okay. Qua sent it to me, because Qua's the greatest. Well, I told them to do it, but... yeah, sure, okay. What? Oh. Upgrade P-Organ. Oh. What? Slightly enhances the... so I'm upgrading the things that I already have enabled. Oh. So I would take, like, this attack one, and I would upgrade that further. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. I'm gonna do this one. Increases ergo upon eliminating an enemy. It's ideal to get this as early as I can. Cool. I could reset my Porgan to get like 3 quartz back and be able to upgrade further. I think that's something I'll do off stream. You guys don't really need to watch that. Okay. I had to close them and just use my ears while still playing. Repair a broken grindstone? Interesting. Interesting that she isn't here, but I can still do all that stuff. You'd think that I would need her to do it. Because I don't know, how would I know what I'm doing? There's still these boys chilling out here. The statue that's in the main game's covered. Okay. Cool. Yoink. Who's this from? I don't know that voice. The letter looks very old. Tear stains are still visible on the paper. My dearest Geppetto, it is my duty to bring you to the... I can't read today. It is my duty to bring you the regrettable news of Camille's death. Reports indicate the job was proceeding as planned when the catastrophic chemical leak occurred, leading to a colossal mortality event. There were no survivors. No survivors. Due to the ongoing toxicity at the site, search and recovery operations have been called off. I cannot describe how much it pains me to deliver this news to you, my friend. Camille shone brightly with the light of genius. All of us, all of Krat, have lost a brilliant star. The Order will provide complete support for the funeral arrangements of Camille and her assistants. Mere currency cannot ever equal the friendship Camille offered us or showed us. But we hope you will accept this as a sincere gesture of sympathy for your loss. May trust and friendship between the workshop and the Order never falter. Respectfully, Valentius Monad, Chief Alchemist of the Isle. So, Camille is Geppetto's wife and or girlfriend. And most likely wife. And she passed away from an alchemist, from an explosion from the alchemist. A chemical leak, rather, from the alchemist. But she herself was also an alchemist. Okay. Yeah, at the very least, baby mama. Fuck you, I'm petting this cat, dude. A small kitten. She peers around, curious about everything in the hotel. Little baby.
Well, well. A stalker. Or so I assume, judging by your attire and demeanor. And yet your face is unknown to me.
That's Asterion.
Ridiculous. You're a sweeper, perhaps? But no matter. Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you. Have you something to say?
What year is it?
I beg your pardon? What year is it? Are you under the influence of some strange medication? You may well want to study the provenance of your petrification cure. A word to the wise, don't trust any medicine that an alchemist doesn't hand to you personally. The Monad Charity House. You've heard of the Rose Estate? That's where you'll find your cure.
Okay. Cute. Romeo.
Romeo? Never heard of him. Oh! The sidekick. The legendary stalker's young, apprentice, I suppose. He could be the reason she's been so, on edge of late.
Okay, tell me about the legendary stalker.
Red hair. Red hair. Could you be speaking of Leia Florence? Why didn't you just say so? If you're looking for the legendary stalker, you should just come out with it. But, if I may ask, what could you possibly want with a living legend?
Just curious.
Perhaps you've heard the tale of the Blood Artist. Just one of the monikers of a murderous puppet that targeted only the upper crust of society. It was a dreadful affair. Many a stalker tried to apprehend the Blood Artist, only to die by his blade. But he was no match for one in particular, who took him down on her own. The stalker not only beat the Blood Artist in single combat, but she utterly dismantled him. And she goes by the rather pedestrian name, Leia Florence. Though most everyone just calls her by the loftier moniker, the legendary stalker.
I also want to help her.
Help her, you say? Yes, she was here. But she took that lift, headed down. Simply said she had something to take care of, but heaven knows what that could be. Perhaps she's gone to slay that poor, crazed lunatic. The one afflicted with the petrification disease. She is the legendary stalker after all. There's a reason they say only merciful death remains in her wake.
Okay.
Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you. If you're looking for the legendary stalker, she took... Well, don't let me stop you. If you want to talk to her, follow her.
Okay. All right. I was kind of hoping I would find the lady of the hotel. Oh. Well, you're not who I was looking for.
Oh, goodness. A new face appears. How do things fare outside, Master Stalker? Let me introduce myself. I am Klaus, merchant extraordinaire and collector of rare ergo.
Homie, you're Garfield.
Indeed, you'll be hard-pressed to find a merchant more skilled than I in the handling of all precious goods. You're lucky to find me in a place such as this. A rather uncouth stalker simply dumped me here and left. The world is crumbling before our eyes, and so are people's manners, it seems. As a merchant, it is quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel. I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something, huh?
Talk. Whoa. What year is it?
I'm sorry, you want to know the year? I don't understand the question. You must be referring to the swirling rumors about an era of calamity coming due to the worsening situation with the petrification disease. Let's see, what other news? I hear the opening of the Grand Exhibition will be cancelled. Also, whispered voices say the alchemists lost something. What that might be, though, I cannot say. Besides that, nothing else significant comes to mind.
But not the answer to my question. Rose Estate.
The Rose Estate was my original destination. Many notable people fled there due to the petrification disease. Not to boast, but I am a rather famous merchant. I had received an invitation to the estate, and I was on my way there when I became engulfed by chaos. I should make my way to the estate, but my back pain, I'm glad the legendary stalker rescued me, and it was an honor, though I'd wish he'd been gentler. I cannot sit or lie down. Oh, do you know how terribly inconvenient that is?
Terminal lumbago. So I know you just said that you're a notable merchant like 4 times, but what do you do?
Collecting is my passion. I especially love watches. But as a merchant, I deal solely in rare artifacts. I recently got my hands on a mysterious set of ancient discs unearthed in the ruins. I was taking them to the Rose Estate for an exclusive showcase. But I lost them all in transit due to the chaos engulfing the city. If it wasn't for my injured back, I'd be out searching for them right now. I say, if you find any of my ancient discs, I will reward you handsomely.
Yo, what's up with that guy in the main room?
Do you mean the leader of the bastards? The
Oh!
one standing over there? My weak heart and spirit prevent me from speaking to such an imposing fellow. I've heard he's quite capable and holds influence over others in many ways. He is conducting important work. But he does frighten me to no end. I'm sure he's a good man, but please don't reveal I spoke ill of him.
So if I recall correctly, there are 3 groups of stalkers who are all at odds with each other. One is the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, another is the Bastards, and then the other is, I think, just called the Stalkers. And all 3 of them are, like, at odds with each other, kind of like gang wars. So that's the leader of one of those little gangs.
Oh, that person, I heard her called the legendary Stalker. Well, she certainly lives up to the name. When she rescued me at the zoo, she had no trouble hoisting my hefty body and tossing me about without so much as a grunt of effort.
Cool.
She muttered something about searching for her apprentice in a laboratory, but she was so on edge that I pressed no further. Still, I must say it is not unreasonable to expect better treatment and a friendlier demeanor from your rescuer.
Yeah, that's fair, but at least she rescued you.
I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched, truly. Collecting may seem a silly thing to you, but this simple act connects me deeply to the larger world. Just imagine, who were the ancient beings who engraved these discs? Did they worship a god, curse a devil? Or had they endured dark times as we have and sought the solace of an angel? Imagining others reaching the light after a dark night gives me hope this nightmare will end. Now, if you find more discs, I will offer you other valuable rewards in exchange.
Yeah, alright, Garfield.
As a merchant, it is quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel. Ooh. I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something, huh?
Would you like some ancient discs? Ancient discs can be acquired while exploring the various areas of the Forgotten Time. Klaus is a collector who knows the value of these small discs. You can exchange ancient discs for various goods Klaus possesses. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm trading the ancient disc for the thing. Got it. What's this? Great Adventure Mask. A mask commemorating the adventures of a heroic explorer. Just wearing it fills one's heart with courage to enter thick jungles and face off against wild beasts. The first skill that zoo employees were trained in was lying. After all, children should live amongst heroes, fantastic worlds, and treasures untold. Okay. A necklace adorned with a small cube bell. It's adorable. Well, obviously, I'm gonna get the bell collar first. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously. Because I know what that's for, and then I'm gonna get a quartz. I don't care about the mask that much, but I'll get it next time. Oop. Trade rare ergo. Oh, I can also get boss weapons from you. Okay. It's adorable. Is there more? No. Hello, kitty. I got you a collar. Here you go. Boop. put the bell collar on the kitten. A small kitten. She's taking a shine to her bell collar. Cool. And now I got a new thingy, so I'm going to upgrade my thingy. Slightly increases destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. Cool. Alright. Now that I talked to Garfield, do you have anything new to say?
Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, I do so look for...
Oh, yes he does. Okay.
Who's that? Klaus. Klaus. No, not ringing a bell. Who's he supposed to be? Oh! Perhaps you mean the merchant the legendary stalker unceremoniously tossed aside as she waltzed through here. He's said to handle rare ergo and other precious pieces. A real expert, supposedly. Not that I know or ever meet personally with such merchants. For someone in my position, even sharing a meal can cause, misunderstandings.
Interesting.
If you're looking for the legendary stalker...
I heard that. Is there anything up here? The exit to the tree?
Greetings. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. First, I must congratulate you on taking possession of the gold coin tree. As you may have already guessed, this precious and unique tree is a priceless treasure from the age of knights and kings. It has been safeguarded even before the alchemists of the Isle came into existence. But I digress. I suspect history may bore you, so let us proceed directly to business. My conditions are simple. Regularly secure all gold coin fruit in this carrier. While I would prefer to receive the gold coin fruit myself, I cannot delay any further, as there is someone I must find. If you ever need something, simply place a gold coin fruit in the carrier. One last thing. You are free to open and access all areas, but do not open the doors that lead to the basement. Do not forget that this agreement, established before a transaction, remains non-negotiable. I look forward to our future interactions. Gerard Way, master of the ancient castle. I think that's who that was from the main game. Oh, it's all the stuff that he sells too. Okay. Alright. Oh, shopping? What'd you buy? This is a Brotherhood door. Stuff from the circus? Huh. This place looks very lived in. The youngest mask. That makes sense now. Whoops. Oh. Same shit. Okay. Let me go into here. Costume. It looks like this. And this. Every time. The ergo box has been delivered to the Zellator underground facility. No issues with compensation. P.S. Little brother lost the key again to the underground facility. Scold him, big brother. Boop. And egg. Boop. Yeah, Gerard Way's in this game. 4K movies take forever to re-encode. It's a lot of pixels.
I wish I could go see Daddy's room. But no. I'm gonna rest and see if anything changes. Gerard Way is here? Well, he's not here right now, but he was in the main game. That's the elevator that I could take, but there's about to be ads. Yoink. Letter from an old friend. Letter gives off faint scent of cherries. To the damned geezer known as the head of the workshop. We are still friends, so I'm writing... Hang on, who's this? Okay. Wait. Okay, I see. Okay.
To the damned geezer known as the head of the workshop. We are still friends, so I am writing you in that spirit. The tour is finished. Without trouble, the best part of it was visiting home again. The child also liked his father's hometown best. He'll make an excellent pianist, you know. Unless he follows his parents' footsteps and walks a more technical path. Whatever lies ahead, the only thing about which I'm certain, he needs his father. She's talking about us. Of course, I hope poor Camille finds peace. We all miss her. Carlo most of all. He needs you, Giuseppe. He's an excellent boy. He's a splendid boy. If he resented you once, he understands now. He wants to be with his father. You can't lock yourself away forever. Please, return to your family. A less civilized woman would have wrapped this letter around a cannonball and fired it into the heart of your damnable workshop, but I am civilized and serious. The child awaits you. Please, choose wisely. With your heart. Sincerely yours, Antonia. My dearest Antonia, I am truly grateful that you continue to care for my son. Please invoice me all tour expenses incurred and you will be fully compensated. Sincerely, Geppetto, head of the workshop. Okay. So, Carlo, us, now, were raised by the owner of this hotel, which is why when we did that pose, she was like, could you be... No. She, like, thought that we were Carlo. Even though Carlo died. So, we were raised primarily by her until our death. Okay. Because Geppetto was mourning Camille. But even before that, didn't really acknowledge our existence. Okay. And the reason we can play the piano so well now that we fully gained our humanity is because Carlo knew how to play the piano well. Makes sense. I don't know why it became small just there for a loading screen. Zelator Underground Facility. Zelator. See ya, Zelator. So this is where Gerard Way said never to go. Hi. Huh. Oh. A key used by the officers of House Monad. It is essential for gaining access to the alchemist facility. This key of House Monad was only given to those of important positions. The key bears a tag with the name LF, the legendary hunter. Legendary stalker, rather. Leia Florence. Okay.
So this is an alchemist facility? I don't have any more black rabbit keys, right? Yeah, okay. Hang on. Okay. I feel like a woman. Hey, hey!
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died. Even if she died. Here's hoping it's got nothing to do with this deeply disturbing alchemist facility, at least.
Whoa! Are you a puppet or an infected? I guess an infected? I need to level up. I have like 34,000 ergo. See that? I need to level up. I got stuck here so long with this fight specifically. I can break that. I'm trying to learn the parrying. It's like a little later than you think it is. Dang. Alright. I need to figure that out. Fun fact, Gerard Way and Joe Rogan are first cousins once removed. It's been so long since I talked about Gerard Way, but that's... Alright, cool. Cool. Whoops, wrong arm. I'll get it, I'll get it. I'll figure it out. I broke it. Is Gerard Way a Nepo baby? And in turn, is Joe Rogan also a Nepo baby? Wow, these guys are really easy to circle. I finally got audio. I looked at your video and it wasn't my solution. I had to manually change the audio outputs for specifically grounded. Weird. You could say Joe Rogan is only famous because of his relation to Gerard. They are in no way related, but I know saying this would piss off Joe. Okay, so they're not. Okay. Especially as Gerard Way goes by he, they pronouns. I don't think that would bother Joe Rogan that much. Because of the he part of that. I don't think he would care. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Rogan cares or knows who Gerard Way is. Because I'm going to be real, I don't think most people know who Gerard Way is. I only know about him because of Umbrella Academy. And even then, I barely know about him. And I don't really care about him either. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know who that is exactly. Joe Rogan talked about Gerard on his podcast. Alright. He wrote Welcome to the Black Parade. Well, yeah, I know that because of Umbrella Academy. But you need to keep in mind that Welcome to the Black Parade was 20 years ago. There are people who don't even know who My Chemical Romance is because they haven't been relevant for 20 years. You know? Whoa. You're hurting my little emo heart. I don't, this is the reality. I mean, like, I could do the same thing for gaming. Most people don't know what Lies of P is. Most people don't know what Hollow Knight is, or Outer Wilds, or, like, it's the same shit. Like, when you're inside of a fan base, you get twisted and think that everybody knows this thing, when in reality, most people don't know this thing, because it's a niche thing. Oh, that doesn't get rid of freeze. Well. So. Oh, hi. That was weird. It didn't pull him all the way. I just saw my earbud real quick. Whoa. I thought Doom Patrol and the Creature Commandos were the same thing for a really long time. And then I watched Creature Commandos and it was really fucking good. I know they made a Doom Patrol show or something. Didn't watch it. Don't really want to. Creature Commandos is really fucking good though. Really fucking good. Interesting. Claimed on the wall. But yeah, when you're inside of a fan base, you think that, like, it's common knowledge of all these things and, like, everybody knows these things, but, like, in reality, it's just like, we get put inside of bubbles because of algorithms and so on and so forth, and you're new. It makes this situation where you don't realize what the actual global perception of that thing is. Or even, like, national perception of that thing is. You know what I mean? Hi. That guy just flopped now. As in MCR and or post-hardcore emo music in general. I would have just said emo music, period, but yeah. That guy just tried to squirt on me! That guy just tried to squirt on me! Can't get back up. Okay. Well, that guy's dead. Hey, big man. Do your squirt. Come here. Okay. Is that something? Oh! Did you do anything for Ace's birthday? I got him a gift. We played games like a couple days before his birthday. I guess that would be what we did for his birthday. If that is something, then I don't know how to do it. Okay. I ain't getting squirted on today. I ain't getting squirted on today. Oh, hi. Gross. They whipped their hair back and forth. Ooh. Feel hard inspired by Silent Hill? I agree. That's a good call. Good call. What? Isn't this where I came from? Yeah. What? I guess this was an alternate path? Okay. No squirt for me, please. Am I walking up to the squirting? Interesting. Okay. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa! You're like a frog. I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset about that one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset. Oh, there's guys up there. Okay. If you get lost, it'll make me feel better. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I think I'm pieced. So I think I'm piecing this together. I think that these creatures inside here are being held prisoners by those guys. Those guys are like the alchemist prison keepers, holding back their test subjects from escaping into the greater city of Krat. And that's why they have the heated metal magnet rod things, because that's very good against fighting these guys. No thanks. Whoa! That guy, on the other hand, is very Resident Evil. He's pregnant! Okay. Wow. Hey, Ryo. Oh, I don't know why that popped. It definitely shouldn't have. But I'll do it. I'll honor it.
19 months will it?
I'll honor it. I don't think that should have popped. Oh, yeah, it should have. Yeah, it should have. It should have, yeah. Because the Whimsy and Dumpling tier 2'd earlier. Yeah, so it should have. I'm wrong. All right, chat. Let me pop it in the Discord real quick. I'm gonna draw something of your choice. I will forget, but I'll do like, Alexa, set a timer for an hour. 1 hour. Hang on. Future-proofing, just in case. Can I use well? No. You will draw multiple. I make no promises of how many, but I will draw many. I give no number, but I will draw multiple. Whoa. No thanks. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Shouldn't have switched arms. Easy peasy. What's that noise? Big man. Not from Splatoon. Sir Regios giving... Do you say Sir Regios or Sir Regios? Giving Raydal head. It'd be a very teethy blowjob. But no, in the Discord, yeah. I say Sir Regios? Oh, okay. Whoa, he was in the boxes! What a package, am I right, gamers? Oh.
Inquisitor, the rebuttal of the accused has failed to convince the Order. No valid reason was offered for the slander of Marciana, the Enlightened One, nor the termination of the experiment. Do you have anything more to... Accused? She must not create any more Accused. She must not create any more abominations. This is not the true path for humanity. Inquisitor. Regrettable sacrifices must be made to pursue the path of truth. Accused.
Oh, is this like them talking back and forth? Oh, it's an interrogation. Okay, let me try again. Okay.
She must not create any more abominations. This is not the true path for humanity. Regrettable sacrifices must be made to pursue the path of truth.
Honorable Inquisitor, I refer not merely to the sacrificed, but to us all. We have not strayed from humanity's path.
Is not the evolution of humanity the purpose of the Order?
Only if we begin from a shared principle of mortality. Just look at those carcasses, the abominations she has created. The ego and metabolism of the original patients are gone, replaced by nothing more than the instinct to consume and survive. They may imitate features and gestures of their former selves, but that's more akin to the rigor mortis than life. They are dead. As moral beings, we must give them peace.
Redacted. As an agent of the Salamander Division, I was present at the scene of the fateful accident. Back then, Marciana meant nothing to the Order. She should have been disposed of. Instead, the Elders decided her abnormal tendencies held value and invited her to join the ranks. And they were proven correct. But at what cost? What kind of monster implants the heart of a person who raised them into a puppet? Did she mourn the loss of... Redacted.
Would you wish sentiment to stand in the way of the Enlightened One's greatest accomplishment? She opened the door to the Order's discovery of immortality.
If that's what immortality is, I'd rather die a human.
Nothing else in the report is legible. Okay. So Marciana took the heart of a person who raised her and put it inside of the puppet, assumedly the one that was fighting with her. And this led to them discovering the infection, which then led to them discovering immortality. Okay. And it's all because of that original leak that killed Camille, I think. God, I'm so good at this fucking game. God damn. With a hard G? So you say Seregios? Is that what a hard G is? Define hard G. Is there a ladder? Yeah, okay. Okay. Happy you guys are in your own country, and look how that's turned out. Day to Americans. Yeah. Yeah. Happy you guys are your own country. I added to that. The wrong way. Okay. No celebrating for me. I'll be doing a 4th of July stream tomorrow, but it's most... But it's really just for the goofs, not celebrating this shitty country or anything. So did I miss my chance just then? No. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I think it's fine to celebrate the history of this country, but not the country in its current state, you know? Which I guess is what 4th of July is. I think it really depends on how you celebrate it, I guess. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm a gamer. I don't know. Well. Okay. So last time, I went right immediately and went down that path. I don't think I ever explored what's left. My earbud just died. So let's go left instead. And maybe there's like a this is... Hi. I'm gonna say this is looking mighty... shortcutty is what I was gonna say.
I'd say the deceased was an alchemist.
I agree.
A high-ranking one, too. Could be the warden. Even he fell to the legendary stalker in a single blow. So, no warden, no control. Would explain all the chaos here.
True. I don't think that chaos is necessarily a good thing, but chaos is as chaos does. Which is always good. CB says they went down. I don't know what that means. We'll talk to this guy after this pee break. You, dude.
No! Mercy! Please, don't kill me. Please. See, the legendary stalker, just let me here. Oh, I'm not an alchemist. Spare me. Spare my life. Please, please.
So what you doing?
We came in with Veronique. Yes, and we were a vanguard. But it was a trap. The alchemists were waiting in ambush. The things they did. But that's over. They're gone, aren't they? Everything's wrong.
This guy sounds like D. Bradley Baker, the voice actor of all of the clones in Star Wars.
But deny it. It is slow, but sure. Steady. And so strange. I will become a monster.
Monster. Yo, tell me about this legendary stalker.
She was looking for someone. I heard it. I did. To think I tried to kill her. The legend herself. Twice. What an idiot I am. Good thing I failed. Failed twice. I never could. But I wanted to. But no, I'm sorry. A stalker. Gone. But still, she went deeper into the laboratory.
Okay.
I have seen such things, my fellow Vanguard. Oh, monsters all. Please, I don't want to die. No,
Oh.
help me, please. Spare me, spare. I have seen. Please, help me.
Okay. I kind of feel like I should kill him. He Bradley Baker sounds a lot like all of the clones in Star Wars. True, he does. I don't have another key, right? No, I have the Florence key, but not a rabbit key. Frost-covered instruction. My brothers and sisters, I bring orders from Pistris. May the path of truth be realized. I've come to a decision at last. A master who has betrayed the truth is no master at all. A church that has betrayed our trust is no friend of ours. We shall bear the light that illuminates this desecrated path of truth once again. We shall deploy all forces from the Zelator underground facility. Until we return, defend the coolant control room and deal with any intruders. No one must breach our sanctum. Go, defeat the enemies of truth, and do not stop until the path of truth is realized. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Our immortality is inevitable. Alright. Cold control room. Okay, well, I want to go back up and go into the zone. This time I went left instead of right. Yeah, this is right. This time I went left instead of right. I want to go right and explore the area where I died before. But now I have a shortcut of how to get back down here so that I don't have to do all that again. These ladies kind of look like Quack. Only a little. Only a little. Okay. Yoink! Do I like this game because I like this game? Or do I like this game specifically because of this grappling hook? It could go either way. Okay. I'm a gamer. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Oh, dang. He stumbled and I was getting greedy because I wanted to fucking get the fucking Dang. That's a cool combo. Okay, worm. Ooh. Oh, it's on the back? Oh. What? But I did it. What? I pressed a button. Okay. Hey, Wade. How you doing? Oh. How you doing? And open! Oh, that opened this door, too. Yoink.
What exactly are the alchemists researching anyway? It has to be for a cure. How else could they justify such horrifying deeds? Oh,
Immortality.
I want to forget what we saw, but I can't.
It's immortality. I feel like that's been addressed. Hi, Yovis. How are you? I feel like that's been addressed many times, that it's immortality. Okay, so this is a different path. Do I want that right now? I don't know if I do. I kind of want to, like... Oh, that also opened backward? Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. I kind of want to move backward a little bit. Because, like... Well, can I even get back right now? I think I would have to teleport to the... Yeah, I think I would. Because I dropped down to get here. I think I have to teleport to the other Stargazer, but I kind of want to, like, go that way and see what those dudes are doing. Because, like, I see two separate paths that I could take to theoretically progress. One of the two, most likely. But I don't know. I want to continue exploring this zone before I move forward. Although I do understand that at some point I'm going to find like a control room to disable this cold. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. My depression teeth? Are you just getting your teeth cleaned? Currently playing Borderlands 3. What is your opinion of Borderlands 3? If this is your first playthrough then so far. So that way leads to where I've been. There's also this way. Which leads to an alternate path that I could have taken before. Okay. Yoink. Can't get past that without pressing a button. Ow. My jaw popped really bad. I'm out of juice. Okay. I didn't trigger the big man, that's good news. So where's this go? Easy peasy. Is it just this? Okay, well that's pretty big. I can't replace that one. I'll do this one. Reduces shock and break effects. Well, that would have been helpful a second ago. Only through unwavering determination can one withstand shock. The instinct of a puppet fighting to survive. It could also be called tenacity. Okay. I'm good though. Okay. So, leans down here. How can I get past that door? Gameplay better than the others, story not so much. I agree with that. I'm not gonna play it off launch or anything. I'm not gonna play it off of launch or anything, but I am hesitantly excited to see what they do with Borderlands 4, simply because I know who's writing for Borderlands 4. There's a lot of really good and really funny people working for Borderlands 4, which gives me a lot of hope for what that game could be. But it's really hard for me to say that and also look at what Borderlands 3 was, simply because it kind of like, for me, I really loved the Tales of the Borderlands games and the story that told, and it really hurts me that they straight up ruined the characters from that game in Borderlands 3. That hurts it quite a bit. But yeah, I'm in no way going to spend $80 on that game. No way. I am down to spend $80 for very few video games, and Borderlands 4 is not one of them. How would I get down there? Alexa, stop. That was when my watch was still broken. Okay, just an idea. Okay. It seems like this is gonna have to be something that I come back to. These game devs are getting too comfortable raising their price tags. I've said this before. I'll say it again. And I'm sure it will probably be in a video eventually, and maybe something specifically about it. Or maybe even mentioned in my next one, because it does have stuff to do with live service. The $80 price tag is not the issue. The $70 price tag is not the issue. Even if they raised it all the way up to $90 or $100 for standard pricing, that's not the issue. In reality, games should have costed more than $60 years ago. Years ago, they should have costed more than $60, especially at this scale. The problem lies in mainly America refusing to raise their minimum wage above $7.25 for 20 years. That is the problem. $90 in modern day is not that much money. It is only that much money because the minimum wage is still, to this day, $7.25. That is what the problem is. So, like a lot of things, it goes back to the government and where we are currently at. Because $90 shouldn't be that much. That should be normal. That should be fine. But minimum wage hasn't increased. So, raising housing prices and grocery pricing, none of that has to do with the video game prices. I understand that all of those are also crises that are happening that involve economics. I get that. None of that has to do with video game pricing. The only thing that has to do with video game pricing and why $90 is viewed as a lot of money is because a minimum wage hasn't increased. It all goes back to that. Now, the fact that they just raised a $70 like last year or 2 years ago, and now we're raising up to $80, that is bad. How fast they've raised to $80, that is bad. And that should not have been, we should not be raising it this fast. That is bad. But it all goes back to minimum wage. It's a problem. Minimum wage hasn't kept up with price increases, but that's what I'm saying. So those are also, hey, grocery prices increasing, all of that stuff, house prices raising, that is the same thing as the video game prices. Those aren't related to the game prices raising. Those are also things that have raised when minimum wage hasn't. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, to recap, $90 in reality, in modern day in 2025, is not that much money, but minimum wage hasn't increased, so it's that much, so it is a lot of money. It is only because minimum wage hasn't increased. In reality, in modern day, in today, minimum wage should be like $14 minimum. But in reality, it probably should be more like $17 minimum. That's what minimum wage should be. It should be like 17. Maybe like a little less, probably like 16-ish, but like still. That's where minimum wage should be. But because minimum wage hasn't increased, now we're in this situation. $16.50, that's not how minimum wage works. If minimum wage is increased from $7.50 to let's say $15, then the state's minimum wages then will increase as well. It's not like minimum wage increases to $12 and then Michigan, where it is currently $12, just stays at $12. That's not how it would work. It would be, minimum wage is increasing to $15. Everywhere that has a minimum wage already higher than that will also increase. So, anyways, that's what I'm trying to say, is like, the $90 price tag in reality isn't that much. It is about equal to what video games costed back in like the 90s when we take in inflation. That's where they were meant to be. But minimum wage hasn't increased, so $90 is a lot of money. And that's ridiculous. $80 is a lot of money, I should say, not 90. 90 is the future. And it's like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I am not going to spend $80 for 90% of games. Like, and I'm a live streamer. Like, I play those video games for a living, right? Like, but I'm not going to spend $80 for a video game, like, more than once a year at most. You know, like, I'm not going to do that. That's too much money for me. $60 already was a lot of money. You know, but I'm not gonna, like, $80 times 2, that's $160. $60 times 2 is $120. $120 a year? I'm down for that. $160 a year? No. So it's like, I'm not going, like, it has this effect of, like, right now the only game that has launched is, not Monster Hunter, sorry, Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World released at $80. That's the only one so far. For most people that I've heard speak about Mario Kart World, they've said that it's good. Mario Kart World is like an 8 out of 10. You know? That's like the most people that I've been hearing talk about Mario Kart World. Meanwhile, Mario Kart 8 was a 10. at least 9.5. Like, that's where the ratings are. Like, Mario Kart World in no way should cost $80. It probably shouldn't even cost $70. So it's like, Outer Worlds 2, a video game that is about capitalism being bad, should not cost $80. And you know NBA 2K25 or whatever the fuck, that's gonna cost $80. You know all of the 2K games, how greedy they are, they're all gonna cost $80. Those games aren't even worth $40. They have microtransactions in them. So it's like, this is one of those cases where it is a vote with your wallet situation. Don't buy these games if you don't want that to be the price. But fully acknowledge that other people are going to be buying those games. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I'm an indie game streamer now. I will be playing a lot more retro games going forward. We will be exploring the PlayStation library and stuff. You will very rarely see big AAA video games on this channel, because I'm not going to spend $80 for AAA games. So, this is how it is. At least until minimum wages at least doubled. A stalker's powerful prosthetic can often turn the tide of battle. The strength of an army can be found in these inconspicuous prosthetics. I like the Legion arm stuff a lot. Don't I already have a Legion thing equipped? I have increases max Legion. What does this do? Increases Legion arm attack. If they want you to stream them, they can give you a free copy. Exactly. Hey Red, how you doing? My alarm started going off because it's 1:30. Did you ever play any of the kindergarten games? I was seeing a thing about one of them the other day, and it struck me as something you'd kind of enjoy. I don't know what that is. What is the kindergarten games? In my state, it's like 17. Over here, it's 18. Yeah, but if federal minimum wage is increased, then state minimum wages will increase with it, theoretically. But I don't know. We haven't done it in 20 years, so who knows how it's going to work now, you know? Who fucking knows? If they're even going to do it. Do I care about max Legion, or do I care about Legion arm attack? One of my arms doesn't even do it. I'm just going to leave where I'm at. I don't care. Okay, so I can't get to Big Frogman. In any way. Maybe there's going to be a point in this, like, cold control room that I find where I can do that. I think... Oh, he died.
It's really sad. But there wasn't any way to save him.
I guess let's teleport to the other Stargazer and start heading down. Hopefully we can find the cold control room. I don't know how to describe them well. Kind of silly retro style graphic story and sort of puzzle driven. Kindergarten games. There we go. Cool. A little bit extra health. Oh, whoops, I wanted to teleport. I'm going to teleport back to the other Stargazer, and maybe we can find the cold control room to turn off all that stuff. Did I miss Drew MS Paint? Nope. I kind of forgot about it. We can do that real quick. Back to it. Oops, my controller just disconnected. Canadian gooses scare me. Those can be mean-ass motherfuckers. I mean, motherfucker. All goose scare me. Geese are scary. Welcome to Lies of P, Raiders. This is,
Is that Veronique? She sounds completely insane. Leia could be facing off against her this very moment. But I bet we can help her. Let's hurry.
This is one of the best recursive games ever made. Better than a lot of like From Software's games even. Personally, I would rank this above Bloodborne for me personally, but I haven't played or done a deep dive into Bloodborne. I've played Bloodborne, but I haven't done a deep dive into like its story and stuff. But I'd like to. See the doggo I posted on Monday? I have no memory. I need you to realize how bad my ADHD has been. I haven't finished anything. I've been bouncing off the walls. It's been a whole thing. It's been a saga. So my memory is gone. Oh. It was beautiful art. When are you opening commissions? We'll see. If only someone would make an entire YouTube video about recursive games and how they started. If only. Soulslike who? Interesting. Greased up tube. I survived this? Barely. You're gonna wait for Bloodborne 2 to drop before getting a Switch 2? What? Are you gonna wait for Bloodborne 2? Oh, I see what you're saying. Drop before getting a Switch 2, or are you gonna get one in advance? I am most likely just gonna wait until Bloodborne 2 comes to PC. Because I don't really want to play that on a Switch. You know what I mean? Also, there's about to be ads. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Yeah, I want, more than anything, I don't really care about Bloodborne being on PC that much. Bloodborne already exists on multiple platforms. Just their PlayStation exclusive platforms. I want Demon Souls.
My mind is unraveling. All left alive will freeze here. This is where we die.
Cool hammer.
No one leaves this laboratory for the sake of Krat.
Huh.
Alive will freeze here. This is where we die.
That was cool. Oh, I see. Hey, I would like to get out. Okay.
Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me?
Broke the hammer. Dang, that's a cool move.
For the sake of Krat.
I wonder if breaking the hammer actually does anything.
All left alive will freeze here. This is where we die. I must hold on.
That was close. Oh, that has range. Okay, now I know.
No, I must hold on.
I can't believe I just avoided that. Did you think there's a phase 2?
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
Yeah, I think I found the phase 2. Oh, it's out of juice. Oh, the overheat killed me. Fuck. Well. Breaking weapons has changed fights before, but I don't know if it's specifically she becomes faster. I don't know, but it probably does change the fight.
No, I must hold on.
Ran out of stamina. Very cool hammer. Very cool broken hammer.
Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
Dang. Do you think there's a phase 3? We'll find out this time.
For the sake, make it stop! I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
So it looks like oh, I have to lock in. Okay. That's fair. What I was about to say was wrong anyways. I was going to say I don't think I can parry the little push-in that she does. Or that they do, rather. But I could. Yeah, this isn't... Is it all... Oh!
Forgive me. I did terrible things to you.
What happened?
Drug. Their cure. It twisted my mind. I put you in danger. I'm sorry. Please, I beg of you. Nothing.
Is this Karlach's voice actor?
This place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings. A test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced overseer. It cannot be allowed to live.
Okay.
Do me this one last favor.
Have you seen the legendary stalker?
If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back when I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion.
Okay.
I'm done. Head to the coast. Find Leia.
Salute Veronique? Huh. Do I want that? Yeah.
I die as I lived, without regret. Remember me, Veronique of Krat.
So I got the coolant control room key. Cool. I got this note.
This letter shall stand with my last will and epitaph. Many stalkers are collaborating with the alchemists in their vile human experiments, the shameless wretches. I cannot stand by and watch this betrayal. I plan to put an end to their treason. I leave this final message for my comrades, who have pledged to join me in this attack. None of us will survive. I am truly sorry. Veronique.
My heart be pounding. Did I get the weapon? Or do I'm assuming I have to make it. Where is it's this one? Blue sheep's battle apparel. Battle apparel worn by the leader of the sweepers. It is rugged in shape, robust in build, and direct in function. Since long ago, these garments protected her just as they protected her ancestors. In fact, they were worn with masks by the protectors of Krat, even during the days before the Stalkers. Very cool. Makes me very bulky. And then the mask worn by the leader of the sweepers. The gold on the horns has peeled, and the leather is stained blue. Endure, resist, destroy. She remained loyal to the way of the sweepers until the end. Looks like that. Looks like that. Makes you look very bulky. I like it. It looks very cool. Looks very cool. Can't believe you died. Do it to him. Not as cool as my jester equipment, but like, you know, it's still cool. And then, did I get anything else from that? I don't think so. I got the key, the note, armor. And maybe I can make... Did I get a, a big ergo. Is that how those work? Is that how coolant works? Why would you limit the output of coolant by making the pipe smaller at the end rather than having... I don't know. I don't know. Pipes are insulated? That's true. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna teleport back to Krat first. Check a look around here. I mainly want to see if I can make her weapon. And... oh! Asterian's gone. Huh. Hey, Garfield.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Yeah, man. Talk. About Lumaccio.
Lumaccio? Oh, you
Yeah,
just
that.
missed him. He left in a rush after receiving some documents. As the leader of the bastards, he is a busy fellow, you know.
There's the Bastards, the Sweepers, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
The legendary backbreaker, you mean? No, I've heard nothing about her. All I know is that she is far too rough on ordinary citizens when rescuing them. Please tell her that from me if you see her.
Okay, Garfield.
Oh, my back still aches. How will I ever reach the Rose Estate in this condition? Well met.
Trade rare ergo. Cannot make her hammer. Womp womp. I'm pretty sure the gold note, yeah, the gold note's just to, like, alter your weapons and stuff. Do I have any more quartz on me? No. Okay. Okay. I was gonna head back, but I have priorities. Where is she? Where is she? There you are. Kitty. Small kitten. She's taking a shine to her bell collar. Okay. Can I fuck with the, music here? Yeah, I can. There we go. Cool. For next time. Alright, back I go. She's still here, or does she disappear? Yeah, she disappeared. I don't think she's dead. I think that she said that the alchemist gave her a drug. So what I think just happened, theorizing, I think she became one of these zombie creatures. Where was the door? I think the door was up here for the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I'm now out of fingers. Okay. Was it up here, or was it somewhere else? Now I'm struggling. I think it was right here. Just above of where I was looking. Yeah. Wonder whose room this is gonna be. I bet it's the big guy, the big brother. Nope, I was wrong. The outfit worn by the eldest of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. This sturdy, stab-proof suit was designed to thwart death blows aimed at the Brotherhood. We grew up on the streets, while death was entertainment. In that environment, resentment follows your every step. As the eldest, my hope is that only I pay the price in our final moments. Diary of the Eldest. Looks like that. Kinda cool. Kinda straight-jackety. And the helmet is this, which has a noose on it, but also kinda looks bad. Not into that. This guy looks like that one actor from Dune. Timothy Chalamet looks like everybody. He's got one of them faces. Including you. Black Rabbit Brotherhood family photo. A family photo of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood taken by the eldest. Although they are a group of criminals who committed countless evil deeds, this is a family photo they all cherish. I don't know how to read, man. Cool. I look like a white boy? Yes. Cool. Okay. Now we go down. Now Ava's gonna play this game just because she can be blue sheep. And I don't blame her. It's a good game. Okay. Okay. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, what's your opinion of lemonade? What would you do if you looked like a white boy? To other people, not myself, of course. I would love it if there was like a percentage chance when I'm running in that area to just like slip on the ice. I forget which one gets rid of ice. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. Brotherhood person? What the fuck? Huh. That was new. An ancient disc. I'll have to head back to Garfield. Get a translation. Or rather, trade it in for something, I guess. Aw, fuck. You're new. I guess this is an alchemist. Whoa! Yeah, I like mine watered down. I prefer strawberry lemonade. I think I might, maybe I should try that, Mitty. I've never tried watered down lemonade. I like raspberry lemonade. I like lemonade, but it depends on who makes it. Some people don't make it right. That's fair. That's true. That's fair. That's true. Remember as a kid, I made subpar lemonade and went around my neighborhood trying to sell it. Unsurprisingly, nobody wanted to buy it from my grubby little hands. You do have grubby little hands, and you can't even hear me insulting you right now. I would drink that up. Oh, I remember making super sour lemonade, mixing salt instead of sugar. Whoa. Reading my story while I'm in an ad. Yo, this zombie thick! Not really. It looks thicker when it was laying down. I hated that. That was the worst. Okay. Boom 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 boom. Bing bum boom bum 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 boom boom. Dee 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 doo doo da bum. Hey. Oh. Okay. Whew. No thanks. My hands are proportional to my height. I think it'd be funnier if it wasn't. Like, if you just, like, if you were, like, itty-bitty, but your hands were massive. Can you fix that? Can you change that, please? Thank you. Can you grow your hands? Thanks. Okay, I know where I am. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, know about that now. What the fuck? It's Sonic! Oh! It's Sonic with 2 big frying pans. Okay. Well, there's that indeed cooking in there. Okay. Yoink.
Breaking news! Cruise ship disaster. 13 souls lost. 13 noteworthy figures in Krat society are believed dead after a cruise ship belonging to one of the individuals capsized late last night. City officials inform us that the excursion aboard the ship was part of an educational tour meant to give dignitaries a full view of Krat's history, cultures, and philosophies. They further alleged that an immediate family member of the head of the workshop union was among the fatalities. Attempts to contact the organizers of the fatal excursion have failed, and so far they appear to have disappeared without a trace. While the families of the victims seek answers, the city officials have designated the next 2 weeks an official remembrance period. Publish without redaction, and make sure to keep that reporter out of the loop. Alright. So I'm guessing this is the alchemy leak thing that they were talking about that caused Camille's death? I'm guessing. Vendetta head and handle. So, no head. Huh. Okay. I'll try this out more back at home. Back at Hotel Krat. I was curious. Okay. Now it explodes with every hit. That's pretty cool. And it explodes multiple times on heavies? Only charge heavies. What's this do? Alright, that's pretty cool. But that works better if you have the charges. That's pretty cool. Boom, boom, boom. Strength and explosion. Explosions temporarily occur from all weapon attacks and will inflict damage to nearby enemies. Explosion attacks are enhanced. Gather your strength for a strong swing. Hold down the attack button to activate stronger attacks. The head of a shock-absorbing industrial blunt instrument that was assembled by the workshop union. Coils inside the weapon heat up from impact, causing a powerful explosion on the final attack. La Vendetta's purpose was different from its rival, Aegis, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Thus, the name of the weapon embodied rage. Can I not... What? Can I not scroll this down at all? What the fuck? Weird. The grip of the haft of the shock-absorbing weapon that was assembled by the workshop union. A powerful gyro installed strengthens the power of swings. As it always has, revenge leads to a revenge. As it always has, revenge leads to revenge, and death brings about more death. In the end, La Vendetta's developer met his death
due to his unfinished masterpiece. Okay. One-handed. I haven't been here for a while. The name of my character, you don't need to ask Quag, you can ask me. The name of the character is originally P, but because we finished the main story and stuff, spoilers, our name is Carla. So I can swap out the head of this with something else. The handle's all slash, right? Yeah. If I swap that out for like a... That's all stab. What about this? Whoops.
Close your eyes. Come to me.
So if I have these two together, attacks are pretty slow, but I'll wait for it to stop so I can test this properly. If I do this, both the blade is spinning and it's spinning horizontally. So it is 2 layers of spin. And then if I do this, holy hit stop. Okay. So this path still isn't open. Even though I turned off the stuff. What would happen if I attack this guy? Nothing. I was kind of hoping that he would come try to find me. Tried to squirt me. Yeah, I don't know. Every time someone mentions Full Metal Alchemist or anything related to Full Metal Alchemist, all I can think of is Edward.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Yeah, pretty sure she turned into a zombie. I think Think of how cool and neat of an anime it is. I've never seen Brotherhood, I've only seen the OG, and I don't remember it because I watched it when I was like 12. Gross. Watch Brotherhood right now on stream. Well, I think I already used all my Brotherhood keys, so. Every episode all at once. Bagel. When was the last time a game has had a really cool elevator fight? We need to bring back elevator fights. Yoink. Thermite. Hi. Alidoro? But maybe the real one?
I suppose I should expect to meet strange people in such a strange place. I smell blood on you. But, interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies. Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object? This is a photo of Leia and her two apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word that you wish to help Leia. I'll trust you. For the moment. My name is mine to hold. But you have my word that I am not your enemy, nor Leia's. I consider any enemy of the alchemists an ally. Stay and rest a while.
I think this is the original Alidoro before his friend killed him.
I'm just someone fighting against the alchemists. I have my reasons, but I must hide my identity to protect the person most dear to me. I can't rest until I finish investigating the alchemists. If you're open to it, I would like to ask for your assistance.
So what you doing?
I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins. A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it, and conducted vile experiments on their finds. These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon the city. If you plan to continue exploring this facility, take this horn. Blow it if you find the two-faced overseer. No matter where you are in this facility, I'll hear it and come to your aid. Legendary. Leia probably hates that title. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil, murderous puppet. But a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger. Leia is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her since she has lost an apprentice once before. Would you like to ask me anything more?
Is Leia not the puppet they were talking about before? What happened to Romeo?
Trouble erupted at the zoo, and Romeo went to deal with it alone. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of justice. I wouldn't call them vigilantes, but they did their best. Regardless, Romeo could handle himself. Nothing should have troubled him on this mission. But he went missing. It's possible that this is some old grudge coming back to stab Leia in the back. Being the legendary stalker does make you a constant target to resentful enemies.
How do we find Leia? How do I find Leia?
Leia maintains several places along the coast that she uses as base camps. I'd seek her out in that area.
Okay. What's up with this gold tree?
Take a look at this. This tree. What could it possibly be?
It looks like
it looks almost human-like. I dare not imagine
child girl.
What plans they have for it. But I'm certain this tree bears significance.
How do I reach the Rose Estate?
The Rose Estate, you say? I have heard whispers, mere rumors really, that an underground tram runs to the estate. If true, the tram should be at the end of this very facility. If you find the Overseer, be sure to blow the horn. No matter where you are in this facility, I will come find you.
Looks like a child girl. Listen, I'm a wordsmith. A horn brought from the country of the morning. Use it when confronting the two-faced Overseer in the underground facility to signal and summon the tracker. To endure the night, a hope that tomorrow's sun will rise is needed. To help someone is to pass on that hope to each other. Okay. So the tree in the hotel is also a little girl's corpse, maybe? If even a corpse. Maybe it just looks like one. Maybe it just looks like a person. I don't know. Wow, he's a weeb. Okay. The Order's letter of reprimand, an old letter coated in a thick layer of dust. Do not forget the importance of the listeners. This recent situation is the regrettable consequence. I have repeatedly emphasized the value of the special individuals. They must always be approached with great care. Now this recent series of accidents has robbed us of the listener candidates. This is a significant loss. I acknowledge that managing this specific candidate was difficult due to the subject's position and the high amount of interest in her. However, this accident resulted in her death. The mysterious death of a family member of the head of the workshop union. This is something that even the Order does not condone. Do not forget that the exhaustive measures and even terminations had to be carried out to cover up her death and our complicity. The members who planned this misguided experiment will be dealt with. They were not authorized to attempt to create linkages between listeners and the Great One's relics. Great Ones, huh? If similar incident occurs in the future, the Order will not hesitate to punish those responsible. You can never be too careful when approaching a listener. Ensure you proceed with utmost caution. Great Ones, huh? Getting kind of Lovecraftian, are we? Just human anatomy, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Probably studying the infection. Maybe? Oh. Is this the prison? What? Oh. I didn't know down here existed. I didn't know there was more down than where I was. Huh. Did you see that little, like, that I did there? That wasn't me trying to block. That was me getting confused of what game I was playing and, attacking like I was playing Elden Ring with dual wielding. That guy's not wearing the usual, like, frost equipment. Interesting. So he was doing like experiments. Also, he was chilling. Holy fuck. He was chilling right next to infected and they weren't attacking him. Interesting. Maybe because of, like, the blood they have is, like, the same? I don't know. Maybe the infected, like, see heat? Maybe they have, like, heat things, and because all the alchemists are technically dead, I guess, they don't produce heat in the same way? Hi. Okay. That was a hard fight. A hard-fought battle. Get ready for a good wallop. Huh. So if I fall, it's really bad for me. But there's also items down there, so I'm gonna do that eventually anyways. But I'll finish what I'm doing up here first. Works for me. Okay. Where would be the best place for me to drop? Probably over here. Yeah, probably on top of this guy. Well, that wasn't ideal. Okay. This could be going better. That could have gone better. I definitely got my ass eaten a little bit, and I didn't want that. Not even a little bit. Whoa. I'm gonna open this first. That looks like a fucking horror game. Goddard's art supplies. This expensive set of art supplies bears signs of careful handling. Having lost her sight, the painter dreamt of guidance from a radiant light. She stored her supplies with great care. Okay, so I can go help that lady paint again. Hang on. This is like a fucking horror.
I think our test subject is behind that door. Where else could it be? Nerves of steel, buddy. Alright, now let's show this overseer who it's dealing with.
No, I'm gonna go this way first. No thanks. Pass. Oh, you got some range, do you, huh? Why couldn't I block? Oh, I guess when I'm out of stamina, I can't block at all? What was that noise? Oh, that was me getting my juice back. Why couldn't I block? I thought I could block when I don't have stamina. It would just make me, like, stagger. I don't know how to get back there easily. Maybe this is the path that I unlocked? Or is this, like, completely new? Oh, this is an item. Klaus's luxury bag. A
bag bearing Klaus's signature. Klaus will undoubtedly reward the kindness to the one who returns it to him. There is a saying among the alleyway thieves: never steal Klaus's bag. There will always be something inside that exceeds what any thief can handle. This is the door that I opened. Okay. Oh, you're just gonna follow me to the end of the earth, huh? Okay, so anyways, come here. One at a time. You next. I said you next. I said you next. Oh. I said you next, sir? Okay. You next, then. That was yeah, I knew that was out of range before I got there. This is going much better than last time. Last time I came down here, I formulated a plan. It was a bad plan. But this time we got a good plan. Just taking one at a time. Hello? Yes? I have you on speakerphone. Hello? Hello? Really fun. Really, really fun. I won't say their name, but I'll say Pinecone. Is really fun to fight alone. It's like a completely different fight if you do it co-op or not. So I did it co-op first, and then afterward I did... It's solo, and it was a completely different fight. Oh, I blocked that second one. Come on. Seregios. I did both of them together and then solo. But Seregios is really fun alone. Lagiacrus, as they call them. Lagiacrus? 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 I don't know how they said it anymore. Is pretty much the same solo or co-op. But, Seregios was a completely different fight. Hey, Raw, how you doing? Alright. Okay. Hang on.
I forgot it's on their butt. Fisting! Okay, first try. You emphasize with Lagiacruz. It's Lagiacrus. Lagiacruz. I think it's Lagiacrus. I don't think it's Cruz. Lagiacrus. A pocket watch so exquisite and intricate it elicits a gasp. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it regardless of how expensive it is. The technicians who founded the Workshop Union were originally renowned watchmakers. The pocket watches they crafted in their younger days are said to still fetch high prices among collectors. Laggy at Chris. Yep. I love my hiker. There was a way to get over there. Okay. I didn't see it before. Whoops. I can't stop myself. I need everyone to know how to... Oh, I mean, you can just... I like being corrected. You can correct me. If I'm wrong about something, I want to know. And I can't remember how they said it. Unless I'm intentionally being wrong. For funnies. Whoops. Still killed that guy. The devs say Lagia Cruz. But like no emphasis. They should just sound like they take the same amount of time to say. Lagia Cruz. I still think Lagia Cruz sounds better. I fell short. What about that time I corrected you? You just said, shut the fuck up, I speak Merkin, and then stole my juice? Well, then I pushed you down. You forgot that part. That's a very important part.
Juicy one dong, juicy one dong.
I agree. How you doing, Soul? What's up, dog? Okay. Yoink. I'm actually gonna use, oh, I keep forgetting that I can't do it like that. I'm just gonna use this, so that I can rest real quick, and then I'll run back down here, and I'll enter the door where I assume the boss fight is. What time is it? 3:30? Am I gonna have time to do? I mean, it depends on what the boss is, right? Like, I could do it. I still have to do workouts as well. I think let's go do the story bits real quick. I want to raise my vigor up to 35. Because Because I keep running out of stamina. Just got home from work not too long ago and have work off till Sunday. Fuck yeah, dude. Probably because of the concussion. Sometimes you just gotta do it to them. It's just how it be.
Oh, dear me. An authentic pocket watch made by a master horologist of the age. A true masterpiece. See its distinctive shine, huh? You know, the first workshop techs were master horologists, clockmakers from foreign lands. Their watches are as intricate as automated puppets. Isn't it just marvelous? My duty as a collector is to preserve these youthful passions of the greats. I would pay handsomely for this watch, if you are willing to sell it.
Sure.
Well met.
Oh, you didn't have anything to say about it? Okay. Here's your bag.
Oh my, you found my bag. Thank you. It may look ordinary on the outside, but the inside is filled with treasure. In fact, I'm quite certain it contains items you may find particularly useful. As a reward, I would be glad to sell some to you, huh? Well met, Master Stork.
Trade ancient discs. An eye patch worn by a stalker to protect an eye wounded in battle. It said that a lost eye forever sees the moment of its destruction. May the eyes of others only see peace. Embroidered on the eye patch by a veteran stalker. Charges Fable when fatal attack is successful. The easiest way to ensure victory on the battlefield comes down to securing resources. Plundering enemy resources and weaknesses is a time-honored tradition in warfare. What is an accessory? Hang on. So these are accessories, these are masks. Okay.
Well.
So these are both accessories, not masks. Got it. In that case, I will just take another quartz. Cool. Okay. I guess I want shot. Well, I'm not really buying anything. I'll take special grindstone. Okay, hang on. I need to verify that something is what I think it is. Is the thing on this a special grindstone, or are these special grindstones? These are electric. These are consumables, but like... what it counts as special grindstone. Is it this? Special grindstone. So it's this. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. So I think I'm going to get that one so that I can raise the duration of my special grindstone, so that way I'm able to get stats effects onto the enemies that I'm fighting. Auto charge Legion upgrade. No, I'm gonna get increased special grindstone effect duration. Yeah. And then I got one more. I could reduce item prices in shops, but I'm not really buying that much. Enhanced charge, stagger attack, fatal attack, damage, fable arts attacks, increased stagger duration. I'm gonna get the fatal attack one, so that those are more rewarding. Okay. Alright. Good morning, Beal.
Those steps. I remember you. You're the one who helped me with my painting. Is something the matter?
Here's some art supplies.
What have you there? I smell ink, turpentine, and oil paint. You found my art supplies. I thought these gone forever when I lost them. And to think, a stranger would bring them back to me. Thank you. It's as if you've gifted me the light that I seek. Now, I can finally follow the path and complete my painting. My masterpiece. I have very little to give in return, but have this as a token of my gratitude. Now.
Then I'm gonna rest and walk back and see if she's painted.
Now.
Nope. What if I fully leave and then come back? No painting. I guess time's gotta pass. Okay. Yeah, I did kind of forget that this is like a big lady. Oh. Huge. Where'd Kitty go? Oh, there's Kitty. Okay. Cute. Huh. Just chilling. Yeah, so anyways.